Spy vs. Spy: The Island Caper is a multiplayer platform game adapted from Mad Magazine's Spy vs. Spy comic. Kemco released it for the Famicom console in 1987, but it was originally a port of the Commodore 64 version. There were plans to localize and release it on the NES in the United States in 1989, but for reasons unknown it was cancelled. The game was set on Mad Island, which is a mysterious location in the South Pacific. The players had to locate the hidden missile fragments before their opponents. However, the island is laid with various booby traps designed to stop your progress. On December 1st, 2015, a prototype ROM appeared on eBay with an initial bid of $999. Although someone did end up buying the prototype, the final selling price remains unknown. Up to 2023, no purchased prototypes have surfaced online, and this particular prototype stands as the sole one identified thus far, but that was until March 20th, 2024, when Internet Archive user the Nicktoons Fan 2010 uploaded a prototype ROM of the US localization. This prototype was discovered on the well-known ROM sharing site Vim's Lair. Subsequently, it was revealed on Discord that the Video Game History Foundation sent the prototype to Hidden Palace in 2021, although it wasn't made public at the time. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood is a beloved children's educational series that aired on PBS from 1968 to 2001. With over 895 episodes and 12 specials, the show left a lasting impact. During its hiatus from 1976 to 1979, a special called Springtime with Mr. Rogers was produced. It is remembered for its rarity, supposedly airing only once on June 3, 1979. The special focused on themes of moving and helping. It begins with Mr. Rogers strolling through the city greeting his neighbors. Upon reaching home, he learns that Betty Abelin's Little Theater has a leaky roof. The community bands together to raise funds, with Mr. Rogers even refurbishing a cabinet to help. Ultimately, they decide to stage a special musical springtime show to raise money. Although many fans recalled seeing both the Christmas time and springtime specials, it wasn't until March 20th, 2024 that the Fred Rogers Company uploaded the springtime special to MrRogers.org. However, the archived copy was missing the first 20 minutes. Shortly after the upload, Mark Bezita contacted the Fred Rogers Company, claiming to have the full special. Then 9 days later, on March 29th, 2024, MySpain user Snowpeck uploaded Mark's recording to the site, making the special finally fully accessible to fans. Seinfeld was an iconic American sitcom that aired for 9 seasons from July 5th, 1989 to May 14th, 1998. It was created by Larry David and Jerry Seinfeld, and it holds a revered status as one of the greatest and most influential sitcoms in television history. One of its unproduced episodes from season 2, titled The Bet or the Gun, was written by Larry Charles. This episode was originally set to air on February 13th, 1991, but it was replaced by an episode called The Phone Message. In the episode's plot, 2 bets were placed. The main storyline involved Jerry and Elaine wagering on whether Elaine would purchase a gun for protection. Meanwhile, the subplot followed Kramer returning from Puerto Rico, claiming he had a fling with a flight attendant. While Jerry believed him, George didn't, leading to a bet and a trip to the airport to verify Kramer's story. Ultimately, it was confirmed by Larry Charles that Kramer did indeed have that encounter. During the table reading, discomfort arose among the cast, particularly due to the sensitive subject matter. Julia Louis-Dreyfus's character Elaine made dark jokes about shooting herself in reference to JFK assassination. Jerry Seinfeld expressed frustration, noting the challenge of finding humor in the episode. Director Tom Cherones was also troubled, believing guns couldn't be made funny. This sentiment was also shared by an NBC executive, leading to the episode's cancellation. After years of being lost, copies of the script circulated among collectors but remained offline until April 2nd, 2024, when Reddit user HBO_got bought a copy and shared it on the Internet Archive. Sesame Street at Night is a 30-minute PBS special that aired on March 11th, 1977, celebrating Sesame Street's 1000th episode. The special was hosted by film critic and Today Show co-host Gene Shalit. It followed a prior Today Show skit where Bert, under Ernie's advice, disguised himself as Shalit to avoid fans' attention. In the special, a Muppet version of Shalit was also featured. Despite the widespread use of Betamax at the time, recordings of the special were scarce for many years. Only a handful of press releases, photos, and mentions in Jim Henson's Redbook blog confirmed its existence. However, finally on April 8, 2024, the full special finally surfaced on YouTube from past year's archive. Being the Sound of Something New was a children's magazine TV series broadcasted on Nickelodeon from January 13th to April 8th, 1995. It was hosted by TV actor David Sidoni, known for his roles on Nickelodeon's Roundhouse and as the host of Wheel 2000. The show aimed to explore various popular lifestyle topics such as music, fashion, sports, and technology. It focused on highlighting emerging trends in pop culture, often featuring segments on CD-ROM technology, snowboarding, and innovations like shakeable movie theaters. Reviews also mentioned segments reviewing the movie The Babysitter's Club and a Guitar Hero-style game. The show aimed to engage its audience by incorporating their opinions through kid-on-the-street interviews and online polls. Despite its efforts, the show faced criticism from both critics and audiences, who felt it failed to resonate with kids' interest. This led to its premature cancellation after just 3 months on Nickelodeon, making it one of the network's shortest-lived shows. Records indicate that only 10 episodes were produced before its cancellation. Because the show didn't last long on Nickelodeon and wasn't well known, it wasn't properly saved and was mostly missing. No complete episodes were found online except for a promo uploaded by Katie Stuckey in 2009. But then some clips were discovered of 2 demo reels on David Sidona's YouTube channel in 2021. Another user of the VHS files also uploaded several commercial break videos from 1995 and September 2021. These videos included promos and featured some new clips from the show. Then on February 2nd, 2022, PDCS216 uploaded the first 3 minutes of a full episode showing David Sidoni interviewing the cast of Party of 5. Then finally on April 2nd, 2024, user Vintage VHS posted all 10 episodes of the show. Baby Einstein is a brand that offers a range of products designed for infants and toddlers, including videos, CDs, books, flashcards, toys, and other items. The videos are known for featuring babies and toddlers engaging with patterns, puppet shows, and familiar objects. The TV series was developed and produced by Julia Agner Clark. The popularity of Baby Einstein led to the creation of several imitations based on the series. One notable example is a Korean adaptation of Baby Mozart titled New Baby Mozart. This version, although not officially affiliated with the original series, was released on VHS, DVD, and CD. Additionally, another adaptation called Baby Genius based on Language Nursery was produced by the same company, which is BM Korea. These adaptations stem from illegally made copies of Baby Einstein and Baby Mozart. In the year 2000, Julie filed a lawsuit and successfully removed these videos from the market. While much of the content in these adaptations is new, the music used differs slightly from the original Baby Mozart released in 1998, although some pieces from the original film are still included. Initially, there was limited footage and photos available of the Korean adaptation, first uploaded to BM Korea and later shared on YouTube by a user named George Banuki in late 2019, with a re-upload in April 2020. Unfortunately, only 2 of the video links are currently accessible on the website. On September 22, 2023, a 3-minute trailer from a Korean Little Laureate DVD was discovered and shared on YouTube by user George Banuki. Then finally on April 11, 2024, George Banuki obtained a copy of the VHS and uploaded it to YouTube, finally resolving the mystery surrounding its existence. Captain Mack was a British children's television series that aired from 2008 to 2010. It followed the adventures of Captain Mack, who worked for Skyrocket Control in Sunshine City. He would keep an eye on the residents to ensure the city's safety. Originally, a stop-motion pilot was pitched to CITV in 2004 or 2005 by Cup of Coffee Studios and Kickback Media. This version of the series was initially slated for broadcast around fall 2007 with earlier plans for fall 2005 or spring 2006. However, the show underwent significant changes and production was eventually taken over by Fireback Entertainment, resulting in the Captain Mack series as we know today. Unfortunately, the stop-motion pilot never aired and very little content from it surfaced after its production. Notable differences between the pilot and the final show include different character names, color schemes, and designs. Prior to 2024, only a few images and 2 clips from the pilot were available. One clip featured a character performing a cartwheel while the other one showed Captain Mack saying something that couldn't be heard. Additionally, a brief description of the pilot was accessible. But then on April 21st, 2024, the official Captain Mack YouTube channel premiered the full pilot, making it finally available to the public. Ulterior Motives, also known as Everyone Knows That, was a song snippet that surfaced on whatsthatsong.com in 2021. It sparked a widespread online search to identify its title and artist and locate the complete song. On October 7th, 2021, a user named Carl92 posted a thread about the unknown song on whatsthatsong.com. Despite receiving suggestions from others, the song remained unidentified. Carl92 explained that they stumbled upon the snippet while going through old DVD backups but couldn't recall its origin. They provided a fragment of the lyrics hoping for assistance in identifying the song. YouTuber JK later uploaded Carl92's snippet to YouTube using a picture of a purple boombox. Though the video was eventually taken down, the image became synonymous with the song through subsequent re-uploads and discussions. For a few years, Carl92's snippet was the only known recording of the song. However, on April 28, 2024, the song was discovered playing in the background of a sex scene in the 1986 pornographic film Angels of Passion. Since then, various versions of the song have been uploaded online, with some attempting to remove background noises as well. Christopher St. Booth and Philip Adrian Booth have been credited as the music composers. Christopher Booth expressed amusement at the song's recent discovery, but mentioned that they have yet to locate the original clean audio version in their archives. During the summer of 2010, basketball star Lebron James was a free agent, and many NBA teams were eager to sign him. Despite several teams trying to recruit him, including the New York Knicks, LeBron remained undecided. However, the Knicks took an unconventional approach by enlisting actor James Gandolfini to reprise his role as Tony Soprano in a 10-minute pitch video. This idea stemmed from LeBron's known admiration for the TV show The Sopranos, which ended in 2007. The Knicks convinced Gandolfini and his co-star Eddie Falco to portray their characters Tony and Carmela Soprano once more to attract LeBron's attention. The video was filmed in Gandolfini's New York apartment with a storyline depicting the Sopranos welcoming LeBron as a friend and discussing the possibility of him joining the Knicks at Madison Square Garden. Despite the creative effort put into the pitch video, LeBron ultimately chose to join the Miami Heat instead of the Knicks. There was no other info on this video until April 16, 2024, when the pitch video was found and shared by former ESPN personality Pablo Torre on his podcast Shattered Hope, Heartbreak, and the New York Knicks.